Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing a review on the One Size Turn Up the Base BBB Cream Beauty Blur Balm. That is a mouthful. It isn't super new. I'm a little late on the train. I feel like I have been reviewing so many other foundations that this kind of slipped. And then I also wasn't sure if I really wanted to try it and wanted to review it. It was like a maybe for me, but now since I've been using some of the other One Size products, like for example, the contour palette, I've really been intrigued and you guys are interested to see my thoughts on the One Size Turn Up the Base BBB Cream. Triple B. Also, if it can help cover my acne prone skin and hyperpigmentation, then just keep on watching. And I have to do this a little quicker because I'm going to look at houses with my parents soon. That's where we're at. So for this foundation, so this retails for $33 and it is described as a hybrid foundation with up to all day wear that blurs skin, visibly minimizes oil and boosts hydration, and medium coverage with a natural finish. And says it's liquid, skin-like treated pigments rapidly blur and feel like skin. Combines the full coverage of a foundation with the benefits of a BB cream. Buildable and breathable, blurs, visible texture for a soft matte, second skin finish. So what is natural? I think of natural, I feel like really glowy, do like my favorite, the NARS foundation, like the NARS Light Reflecting Foundation. I went ahead and got the shade Medium 3. And the reason I went with medium, this is a golden undertone, because when I first got the powder and I reviewed, if you haven't seen that video, you can go ahead and click here. I got the shade Light 3 Neutral Golden. I thought it was like a little orangey. Like it doesn't look like it in the pan. It looks like it'd be a great color, but it's a little darker than it looks in the pan, surprisingly. It was just kind of not the undertone I wanted, not really golden. And then when I swatched this with the other one, I would think it was like light golden. Yeah, it was light 2 and it's described as light golden undertones. And it had kind of the same finish. I feel like this was a lot more yellow in my opinion. It just looked like a better match for me, even though it was the medium shade. But at least summer's coming and I just went to Disneyland. I got a little bit more tan. So we'll see. I feel like it's gonna get messy. The applicator, ooh, and it kind of just pops up there. So that's good. Saving packaging, but I think I still would have preferred if it was just a pump in. That's just me. Oh, you have to take off the thing. That would help. She looks thick already. Now I'm gonna squeeze it on the back of my hand. Okay. Definitely thick, like it's not watery or runny or anything. So you can see this skin real quick. Oh, she might be a little dark. I think the tone is still good, so I'm not as worried as I thought I'd be. And it still looks more golden than the light one did. The light one looked like orange. And I'm gonna just take my Il Maquillage brush. Giving me medium for sure right now. It is clinging a little bit to my dry patches so far. A little bit more here. Maybe I just didn't put enough on my forehead. Feels really lightweight. That's nice. So this is what you can kind of see the BB cream. This is it on one side of my face and this is it on the other side of my face. So definitely feel like it evened out my complexion, but still looks more natural than I thought. So I feel like it is like more of a natural finish. Like it is matte, but not too matte. I'm just gonna take the rest on the back of my hand. And now I'm just gonna go in with my Nude Beauty Sponge, Beauty Blender. And I'm gonna apply a little bit more of the foundation BB cream just so I can get a little bit more accurate of how it looks with just a sponge, because I feel like I didn't put enough product on, so I don't want to do that again. I do feel blurred for sure. So this is how the other side of my face looks. Again, I feel like it is really nice actually. You can see that a little better. This lighting, like I can't. But I think it looks really nice and I feel like I do look really blurred, which is great. I actually don't have a preference as of now on a sponge or a brush. It applies beautifully with both. I think you do get a smidge more coverage with the brush. I'll go ahead and finish the rest of my face and then we'll come back when everything is here, but it looks really good. It looks really blurred. I feel like covering, definitely that medium coverage. I'm not really looking patchy Actually, I thought for a second right here, but that kind of cleared up and went away. I like it. I like it so far. So we're gonna see. Okay, so it is actually the next day. By the time I got home, it was nighttime. But I did take a little clip, but I am wearing it again today with my complete makeup done. I think it looks really good. Yesterday, I thought it looked really good and held on really well. I feel like I look super blurred, which is nice. And now that I kind of have used all of my powders, just because this is a little bit too dark for me, I think it's gonna be really good in the summer, but I do like the undertone of it. But I did was able to even it out with concealer and my Essence Brighten Up powder, like in my contour areas and middle of my face and all that. Give us balance. Had it on for like 30 minutes, maybe less. Blush looks much better today. I applied it with the stippling brush instead of with my fingers. That was not the move, as you will see from the clip yesterday. So I don't know if you can tell, but yeah, I really messed it up. I tried to put on the Merit cream blush and then also the cream highlighter, which I've been really liking, but I feel like now I look crazy. Before I did that, I think it looks really good. I feel like I still look really blurred around my pores and my T-zone. Get so far after just having it on, so I had to leave really quick because we're going to look at a house, but I will check in later. Okay, so I'm back. I mean, the blush and highlight looks better than when I left, but still not great. She's definitely a little too dark for me, but I also didn't put any of my brightening powder and like clean up any of the bronzer and the sculptor. Look really blurred, and it lasted a pretty long time, so I'm happy with how it looks. I mean, it held on to my blush. It looks like a hot mess, but it held on to what I did, so that's nice. And I don't feel like I look too shiny. Like, I look radiant, but not oily. I was just about to take off my makeup, but I wanted to show you the end of the day for the one size BBB Cream B squared, B cubed. This is how we're looking so far. I still feel like I look really blurred. I do feel like I'm getting a little bit more oily than I usually do, but it could just be my skin changing though during this time of year, but I think it looks really good so far. I reapplied highlight so it didn't hold it, but it held my blush pretty well, like the cream blush, and my contour really well. So overall, I'm very impressed. It's on my skin very, very well. The only thing that's off for me is the color. Thought it would work better, but I guess not. I'm definitely gonna need a lighter color, but the tone is there. It's really nice, and I think it's gonna be the perfect summer shade for me. So I really like it so far. All right, guys, it is time to wrap up my review on the new one size turn up the base BBB cream, 3Bs. And we're in a little bit of a different setup right now. So I'm actually in front of my vanity at home. My filming area is usually at my parents' house, but they are in the process of moving, and I'll be having, I think, a new filming area there, or maybe I'll keep it here. Let me know if you guys like the background. Yeah, so that's kind of been the hold on videos as of late, just because I've been in the process of moving anyway. Color isn't the best, but the undertone is right, so that's hard, but it's a little dark. But I'm wearing it today. I don't think it looks bad. I brought it down my neck a little bit, and then I have a lot of blush on. With all my setting powders and brightening powders and stuff, I feel like I'm really able to make it work for my skin and even it out, so that's nice. So it does say that this is a medium coverage and a natural finish. I feel like it's more of like a matte finish. I wouldn't say it's a natural. I feel like natural is definitely more like, you're gonna be shocked what foundation I pull out. My NARS Light Reflecting Foundation. I feel like this is more of a little bit of a natural finish. I feel like this is more of like a demi matte finish, if I'm being honest. Like, I guess natural, I don't know. I just feel like it's a little bit more on the matte side, and when I think natural, I feel like a little bit more radiant, but that's just me. But the coverage is pretty decent, as you guys saw. I'm wearing it today. I do add a little bit of my NARS Soft Matte Concealer on top of it just to give me a little bit more coverage. I would say it's definitely like a light to medium coverage. Build it up a little bit, but again, you're not gonna get full coverage with this. Not that it claims that. I do feel like it does blur the skin. Like, I feel like very blurred right now. I just put it on. I think I've had it on for like an hour. I was filming some reels and TikToks and stuff. I've been moving around and doing my hair and all the things, but I think it still looks pretty good. And yeah, I do definitely find the blurring effect to be true. I wouldn't say it boosts hydration. Like, I don't feel like my skin is more hydrated after wearing this. Definitely can emphasize some dry patches if you're not careful, but nothing too crazy like some other foundations I've worn. I will say all day wear, I do think it does minimize oil a little bit. I don't feel like an oil slick at the end of the day, so that's really nice. It fades very evenly, looks really good. I didn't feel cakey. I don't feel like it's sinking into my pores or emphasizing any of that texture that I have like on my cheeks or any of my breakouts. I feel like it really just does leave that really nice blurred smooth effect. Texture is a little thick for me, so that's why I was a little bit concerned, because I thought it was for sure gonna like sink into my skin and not lay nicely on top of it, but I was pleasantly surprised that I am wrong. Overall, for my review of the Turn Up the Base Beauty Blur Balm Hybrid Foundation What a tongue twister. Jeez. For $33, I think it's pretty good. I don't think it is a bad product. It did all of the claims, and I think hopefully I will like it during the summer. Is it my favorite BB cream foundation thing ever? No. I don't think it's a need. I think it's good. I don't think you'll be disappointed. If you're looking for a more matte option, I think this will be good. Like if you have oilier skin. I also feel like it's a category of its own, but it's not. I feel like the Fenty and the Rare Beauty, I do feel like those are more natural looking compared to the one size. I feel like this is like their glam, like slightly glamour sister. Actually, a hybrid foundation is like a very good word. It's not quite like a glam foundation, but it's not like a natural looking skin tint. Like I'm wearing it today and I feel like really glam looking. Like you can really take it there. And you can a little bit with the Rare Beauty and the Fenty, but I feel like those look more natural in general because they have a little bit less coverage. So it's just like more like, ooh, beach, flowy. And this is like, I'm going out, but I don't want to feel super, super heavy. The only thing that also kind of bugs me is the applicator. So if you can see this, like you have to like press here, but I feel like when you press, you kind of like squeeze it, which is kind of annoying because then I feel like it comes out, and then I just hate how dirty this like carton can get. So I feel like I'm like constantly wiping it because I just don't want it to like cling up in there, and then when I open it, it either goes flying or it's like goopy, and then eventually I'm like so afraid it's gonna dry and I'm not be able to get any of the product out. So I wish they had a better applicator for this. It's a 7 out of 10. It's good. Let me know in the comments below if you had the same type of experience or trouble shade matching yourself with one size specifically with their powders and this. I might want to try their concealer, but again, I'm kind of concerned about the shades and how they're gonna look, but maybe it'll be fine. Also, let me know if you like this background setup. I think I'm gonna clean it up a little bit because I have like literally everything. I have my perfumes and stuff, and then I have like my whole wall of lippies and like crystals, Santo sticks. Like I literally have everything up here that I use. Yeah, so I think I'll decorate it a little nicer because I think it looks a little cray. Maybe a little plant a little bit, but let me know if you guys like this setup in general, and maybe it'll look nicer once I have like my lighting and things. So let me know if you think of the background, and then I'll keep you updated on everything else. Make sure to follow me on TikTok and Insta, and leave any other video requests down below. And if you guys are interested in more skincare content, go ahead and click here. And more makeup content, you can go ahead and click here. I'm also gonna be doing some vlogs soon, trying to get more into that. So let me know if you have any requests, and I will see you in the next video. Any of these are good options, so just pick one. Like they're great.